Hey everybody, welcome. Today's topic is the Flam Accent, but before we get started, go ahead and punch that subscribe button, hit the like button, also hit the bell icon so you don't miss any content. Also, you'll want to stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to demonstrate this lick on the drum set using I'm going to call it a Steve Smith inspired lick. I saw him play it in a solo live one time. And yeah, I think you're going to want to check that out. And without any further ado, let's get to it. All right, everybody. So the Flam Accent, what this is, especially younger students get this confused. They just think it's a flam with an accent on it, like something real heavy. And that's not it at all. It's actually a triplet rudiment. It doesn't have to be a triplet rudiment, but most of the time it's based on a triplet rudiment. And what it is it's a triplet, but there's a flam at the beginning of every triplet. I mean, I'm going to base it on the triplet. Let's just say that right now. So in this version, you have your alternated triplet. Triplet, triplet, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and then you're going to put a flam on the beginning of each triplet where the accent was. Accent. Add a flam to the accent. That is the Flam Accent. You can play it slow, fast, medium. It's just a well-rounded flam rudiment. It helps you get around a lot of stuff, not only on a drum set, snare drum solos. You'll see them all the time in snare drum solos. You'll also see them a lot in marching, in drumline work. There's not a lot to it. It's some people, especially younger students, will start to double their right hand or their left hand, whichever they're starting with. I see a lot of this all the time, which actually is another rudiment. It's the Swiss Army triplet, which happens to be my favorite drum rudiment, basically. I use it all the time on the drum set. Actually, I use it all the time, just warming up and everything. But in any case, I'll see a lot of kids will start with that double, left-handed, but it's not. It is alternated. So I would tell you, start with your triplets first with an accent. Triplet, 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 trip. Then start adding your flam in there. Now, I wouldn't, for some people, when they fall into that doubling, I would tell my students, only put the flam on one of the triplets for the moment, just the right hand. Keep everything else alternated. Then get used to putting it on the left side. Then start to put it together. That usually helps alleviate that either double right hand or the double left hand. And then, like I said, put the two sides together slowly, always slowly. Remember, slow wins the race in this case. Anybody that tries to be impatient on a lot of musical ideas will always kind of get stuck in that middle ground. We don't want to do that. So start slow, lock it in, and then start to get faster. So slowly, full on Flam Accent. Or slower if you need to. And then, once you get it locked in and you're feeling comfortable with the sticking, start moving it up. And there's the Flam Accent. Stick around, we're going to take it back to the drum kit. All right, we're back at the kit. I'm going to start off with the Flam Accent on the snare drum, playing just like I did on the pad. Then I'm going to start adding parts to it. I'm going to add the bass drum first, then I will add cymbals to it, and then I'll show you the whole Steve Smith lick. Again, this was Steve Smith inspired. I saw him play this live at the end of a solo, and I thought, man, that was pretty cool. So was he using Flam Accents? It sure looked like it. I can't imagine how it couldn't have been. So that's why I'm calling this a Steve Smith inspired lick. All right, so with that, here we go. Again, I'm going to start on the snare drum, then I'll move it around. Okay, so here we go. Triplets, triplets. Now what we want to do is the same thing on the snare drum, but we want to add bass drum to the accents. So it looks like this, or sounds like this. Now we're going to move that even farther to what will become the Steve Smith inspired lick. We're going to move everything's going to stay on the snare drum except for the accents. They're going to go to the cymbals, and the bass drum will still be playing with the accents. Like this, slowly. Now, the lick that I saw Steve Smith play was that, you'll see it, it's just easier to play it than it is to try and explain all the stickings and everything. So it's based on the Flam Accent, based on. Goes like this. There you have it. Steve Smith inspired lick. Sounds great at the end of a solo. I don't know where else you would put it. I mean, sure, you could put the Flam Accents in the middle of a solo, that would work, but you know, with the double bass thing at the end, I'm pretty sure the end of a solo is where you want to put it. So other than that, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any content, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.